All right, all right, all right. It's Wednesday. It is Wednesday. All right, good morning, degenerates, and welcome to another episode of Boring Crypto, place where I read you the boring crypto news. Sort of. Sometimes I just glaze over it. Every morning, Monday through Friday. For one reason and one reason only, just so you don't have to. Guys, my name is not important. I'm your host. What is going on? Bitcoin relief rally fizzles as White House confirms 104% China tariffs. Will Bitcoin fall to new lows? Trump tariffs could lower Bitcoin miner prices outside the U.S., says mining executive. And Trump tariffs reignite idea that Bitcoin could outlast the dollar. Guys, the market is still terrified. Get it? Get it? All right. Housekeeping, y'all. Per usual, if you enjoy the content I provide for you here every morning on Boring Crypto, please smash that like button. Subscribe if you're on YouTube. Give me a follow if you're on Facebook. Share the channel, guys. Or share the stream, the channel, whatever you want, all your social platforms. Let's get more people in here. The community is quiet. And when the community is quiet, that usually tells me one thing. It's time to buy crypto. Because when people are talking, it's usually too late. Don't ever forget that. Outside of that, guys, if you want to learn how to trade crypto, get better at trading crypto, learn how to trade traditional stock market stuff, traditional market stuff, just become financially savvy. Be part of a group that's helping each other become financially savvy. Guys, click on the link that's pinned in the comment section. That will take you to the Pip Connect Discord. Yeah. I mean, we're crushing it on the US 30 in there right now. Not a lot of money to be made right now in crypto unless you're shorting. If you're shorting, you're doing a good job. But there are ways to make money when the market goes up. There are ways to make money when the market goes down. And right now, we are crushing it US 30. And I'm going to show you that here in a second. If you want to learn how to get on board with that, to trade US 30, short US 30, get better at this whole game, guys. Go ahead and join the Pip Connect. If you have any questions, reach out to myself or Andy. We'll do our best to get those questions answered for you. Outside of that, let's refresh it and jump right into the market. Guys, right now, current market cap sitting at 2.42 trillion. Down 4.71% from yesterday. Bitcoin dominance ticking up still, 62.5%. It's wild. ETH dominance 77.3% and 0.98. Gwei will get you ETH transaction. Fear greed back down to 15. Extreme fear. Buy fear, sell greed. What are you doing right now? If you're selling, you might come to regret that later. Consolidation is fine, but completely exiting the market, I don't know. I don't think so. All right, guys, right now, top movers are Bitcoin is down 4.79%, ETH down 8.49%. Let's see if we get things over 10. H-bar coming in at 9.33 to the downside. 9.45 downside for Uniswap. 13.58 for Near Protocol to the downside. 10.77 to the downside for Celestia or Tia. Story looking strong. Been watching that one for a minute. 11.65 to the downside for EOS. Hey, look, there's PayPal USD. $12.22 to the downside for the F coin. 11.09 for AB downside. 10.07 for Jito. And Pendle bringing in your 100 spot down 4.51% on the day. Guys, that is your top 100 biggest movers. Yeah. All right. To the charts. Okay. What are we looking at? Look, the reality is we're looking at tariff bullshit. And we're going to continue to play this game of ranging until this shit settles out. Could be a couple days. couple months. Nobody knows. But clearly that is the one thing that is causing this market to sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy. Let's go to a little higher time frame. Let's go to 1 hour. Nothing new to look at. The lower level here at 74, 789. So basically we'll call it 75, roughly 75. It's holding a support. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what I want to say. I'll tell you what I am looking at right now. Here, we're going to get rid of these. Delete. Delete. There is a potential positive for a double bottom here. All right. Usually that is a bullish reversal pattern, a bullish bottom pattern, guys. So we'll see. Hear me on this. So a lot of patterns have not been playing out for a while. Trends have, patterns not so much lately. Again, downtrend, break, uptrend, break, downtrend, break, potential uptrend. That's all I really can see, guys. Like I told you yesterday, I wanted we were back up here. I wanted to see us get back above the see you later buy line and create some more support again. We did not get it. We got the new China versus US trade war shit going on, and so we dumped. And we're doing it again today. It looked like we were going to bounce back this morning, and there was more news that was just announced that China's going to hit us with 103%. And, well, I don't know how you go 103%. Something like that. That's interesting. 10%, 1,000%, a billion percent. Okay, China, we got it. Whatever. Either way, outside of what the news is saying, we got rejected from the CME gap line, which in my opinion is not good. If we flip the CME gap line into resistance, which originally was support, I am starting to feel bearish again. Like, not that I'm not bearish right now, but it's looking like we might get out of it. Either way, these are the levels I'm looking at. Keep your guys' eyes on them. I am going to get rid of my arrows because look, remember this? Here, we'll do this. We'll back out a little bit. Let's go to the 4 hour. We've had this giant long downward trend that we've been talking about for a while, which pinned us down into this wedge down here. And I said one of two things is going to happen. Either we're going to break to the upside and run, break this downwards trend, or we're going to lose this support here at 82 and roll over. Well, what happened, guys? We did exactly the breakdown to the rollover and went down as far as I thought we would. I mean, I thought potentially we'd get down to the purple box, but this is damn near as far. We might go a little bit lower. But that played out, guys. Done and done. So we'll get rid of these. Go away, sir. I lost connection to my... There we go. My keyboard. So outside of that, technically we're still in this downtrend. So the only thing I can say on the larger time frames, guys, if we want to see a break to new all-time highs, we've got to break this downtrend, which this is our ceiling right here. So keep you guys' eye on that. I'll leave it on the screen for a little bit in case you guys want to copy it. So there you go. That's it, guys. Any questions? By all means, reach out. Let me know. But hopefully we got this double bottom. And it is on smaller time frames, so maybe it'll play out, maybe it won't. But it looks strong as shit on the 4 hour, actually. Boink, boink, boink. Yeah, 75 on the 4 hours is our bottom. So we'll see, man. See if that plays out. Yesterday, or the day before, 2 days ago, we're talking about trend lines, guys. That's kind of everything that's playing right now. So this is US 30s, Dow Jones. We filled the gap, and then we started this upward trend. And I said, if you want to enter a trade, look for a break of this upward trend line. Well, we got it. Now, I know until 70,000. Let me look at that, Brett. Good morning, by the way. What are you seeing at 70? Oh, yeah, I mean, that's the purple box. I'll give you that. That's what I was thinking we'd get down to. Maybe we might get back down to it. But this double bottom's kind of giving me a little bit of hope. But it's very much possible. That is my purple box. So that makes perfect sense. I'm with you on that for sure. 100%. So, back to what I was saying, guys. I think it was Dave. Dave was asking me about when do I enter trades if I'm breaking a trend line. Well, like I said, I always use lower time frames to give me an idea of where the potential price action is going. So if we're looking at this on a 30-minute, I'm looking for a trend on a 30-minute. And 30-minute actually gave me what I needed. So I wouldn't really need to go any lower. So here's what we got on the 30-minute on this trend. We broke, and then we went up to retest it and got rejected from it twice, almost 3 times. So what you're looking at, guys, in traditional trading terminology, you're looking at a trend line break and a bearish retest, right? So we broke below the trend, went back up, and flipped previous support. Support, 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 support. It's holding us up. Support, support. We keep bouncing off it, and we went down. And now the bulls try to push it back up. And the bears said, no, we're not turning this back into support. And this rejection right here, this green candle, this rejection off the bottom of the trend, the original support now flipping into resistance would be my entry. I would have definitely entered this trade. So we'll just go from the top of the candle body. We won't even pull the wick. To the lowest candle body here. Whew. Am I reading that right? Is that 2,100 pips? Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's a hell of a move. I agree, Brett, 100%. Brett's saying we are not out of the tariff scare, and we need good news to push up. I 100% agree, but that news could come today, tomorrow. China could fold. Who knows? That's the point. We have no idea when that's going to happen. So, either way, back to this. I'm sorry, Brett. Back to this. If you entered at this rejection and you got a 2,100, 2,133 point move to the downside, and you're trading $1 a pip, you just made 2,100 bucks. That's a hell of a play. And in my opinion, so here would be my risk to reward on this, right? Entering here, I would say that the highest reward would be this wick, or the highest, like where I would put my stop loss, or maybe even just the tops of these wicks, because that's where it's getting rejected. So you're risking $481 to make $2,100 if you're doing $1 a pip. Yeah, that is a trade I would take every single day of the week. And if you entered this break and made this play, let us know, man. That's a hell of a play on US 30. And if you want to learn how to do that stuff, guys, again, I'm beating at a dead horse. I'm telling you, everything I'm telling you is what I've learned from Andy. And it might not be the perfect way. He might say there's something else that he saw that might be better. But these are things I've learned from that guy. And he trades US 30 all the time. That is his bread and butter right now. So if you want to learn how to do that, join a brokerage that or a broker that is 100% proven. Carbon Capital, that is the broker that Andy trades with. Guys, join Pip Connect, learn how to do this, make yourself some money. Like both of these trades, right? So this downtrend that we broke, even just to fill the gap, right? is what you would have probably been entering this trade in. But let's say this downtrend broke and you entered probably right here on the retest. Even on that, if you rode this all the way up, that's a 2,500 pip trade. So you're risking $1 a pip. You made yourself 2,500 bucks. Again, not much risk either. I'd be pulling these wicks as my risk. If we lost and went down, what's the deepest wick? Probably that guy right there. So you're risking 455 bucks to make $2,500. If you're doing $1 pip. You can do even smaller, guys. You can do 10 cents a pip, 20 cents a pip, whatever. My point, I'm just using arbitrary small numbers to make the math make sense. Breaking trends, guys. Anyway, let's move on to the news, and I'll let you guys go. That is the trading session for the day. Just like Brett said, there's not much going on right now. We're waiting for some kind of trade news. And look, the entire world market is. Because this wick right here on US 30, we're not even looking at crypto right now. We're looking at traditional, basically an index. It's not even a stock. It's an index, right? This candle was based off of Trump, a fake news article that came out saying Trump was suspending tariffs for 90 days. And people flooded into the market. So, even going along with what Brett said, yes, we were definitely waiting on that good news. When will it come? Nobody knows. It could happen today. It could happen 6 months from now. But from what I can see, obviously, is there is a lot of money waiting for that good news. And waiting on the sidelines, just ready to go. At the instant second that some kind of good news is released. Lets me kind of feel like we're at the bottom, man. I'm just being honest. People are waiting to ape into everything. All right, so moving on, and I don't know how much of these I'm going to read, guys. The point of me bringing any of these articles up is it's just this is what's controlling the market right now. This is the sentiment of the market right now. Bitcoin relief rally fizzles as White House confirms 104%. 104. How do you do 100? Isn't 100% 100%? Isn't 100% everything? No, I know what it means by 104%. I'm just being stupid. China tariffs will Bitcoin fall to new lows. I don't know. Bitcoin heads towards new lows after White House confirms 104% tariffs against China. But traders say Bitcoin still trades in a fair gap zone. Okay, so this last paragraph, this last little bit of the article, section of the article, it says Bitcoin long-term holders' activity spells doom for Bitcoin price. Does it though? What do they consider long-term holders? In my opinion, a long-term holder is like a wallet that's been in the market for several years, 5, 6, 7 years. The first paragraph says individuals and entities who have held Bitcoin for more than 155 days. 3 months? 4 months? I wouldn't consider that a long-term holder. Where were we 155 days ago on Bitcoin? These articles are weak sauce. This is why I don't read them right now. Like these people are starving for shit to record. Or to report, excuse me. Let's go daily. Let's get rid of my nastiness. And let's go back 155 days. This is wild. You gotta be shitting me. 155 days? Bitcoin is at the exact same price point. Oh, I'm sorry. It was the first push up to right where we're at right now. The next day, so 154 days puts us at the exact same price point. That is not a long-term holder. That is someone who aped in when Trump won the election. You gotta take these articles, guys, with a grain of salt. That is not literally. So this person bought. Oh my God, Trump got elected. Bitcoin's gonna do $1 million. Bought in, and then 155 days later, we're back at the same price point and go, fuck it, I'm out. I'm breaking even. That's bullshit. This whole last section is stupid. Absolutely stupid. My bottom 2 wicks on what, Brett? What are you talking about? Think about it this way too, guys. Talking about long-term holders, right? Again, like in my opinion, a long-term holder is someone who's been in the market for several years. The Dow Jones, last 2 wicks. Hold on, let me finish this thought process. Don't forget that this consolidation right here was 241 days of sideways action. 155 days is not a long-term holder. All right, US 30. Draw a trend line for what wicks? I'm confused. Run a trend line connecting your bottom 2 wicks. On what time frame? And connecting to what? We'll come back to it, man. I'll wait for you to respond. Anyways, Trump tariffs could lower Bitcoin miner prices outside the U.S., says mining exec. Okay, cool. That's bullish. And last but not least, guys, again, none of this is the only reason I pulled any of these articles up is just to show you that the tariffs are what tariffs. The market is terrified. Trump tariffs reignite idea that Bitcoin could outlast U.S. dollar. Bitcoin overtaking U.S. dollar is an actual truth to grapple with, says crypto analyst. The lingering fears triggered by the U.S. President Donald Trump's sweeping global tariffs have analysts increasingly convinced that Bitcoin is now more likely than ever to challenge the U.S. dollar in the years ahead. Well, we'll see, man. They've been saying that forever. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. I believe that the dollar is on very shaky territory. 100% very, very, very shaky territory. I actually just had a conversation with my CPA yesterday about this. $35 trillion in debt, almost ready to default on everything. We have to do something, has to change, right? And hopefully that's what they're doing right now with Doge in there, Elon doing his thing, et cetera, et cetera. But something has to change, or believe it or not, the dollar will fold. We will default. We will go bankrupt as a country. So do I think that's fixable? Part of me says no. Can we stretch it out a bit longer with what Elon's doing? Hopefully. But in 4 years, do not forget, all of this could turn right back around and go right back to the direction we were going in 4 years. And that's what's wild about our political system. So we'll see, man. Here's my opinion. and take this how you want to. If we do start lowering interest rates, you have 4 years to make as much fucking money as you possibly can. Take that how you will. If you're looking for a way to save yourself from this nonsense, if money gets cheap and easy to get again, do everything you can in for those next 3.5 years to make as much money as you absolutely can. Gather as much assets, make as much cash, do everything. Everything you can to save yourself from what may come, which is a dollar going to shit real fast. So we'll see. Hate to be the doom and gloom guy at the end of the show, but it's a potential. Guys, outside of that, that's all I got for you guys. There really is nothing going on. It is waiting for tariffs, waiting to see if China's going to do something or we're going to do something or whatever. I haven't heard anything, man. I haven't heard anything. Oh, we got the minutes this Friday, I think. Yeah, FOC minutes. Oh, no, tomorrow. No, today. I'm an idiot. FOMC minutes today. We'll see if Jerome Powell comes out and says anything. And that's it. So 2 o'clock. Outside of that, guys, that's all I got for you this morning. Per usual, if you enjoy the content I provide for you here every morning on Boring Crypto, please smash that like button. Give me a follow if you're on Facebook. Give me a subscribe if you're on YouTube. Smash the bell on YouTube for notifications so you know when I do go live and post videos. Guys, please share the stream on all your social platforms. Let's get more people in here. It's me and Brett just kind of hanging out every morning now at this point. Don't walk away from the markets when it gets boring, guys. This is when you make money. Like, I don't know how much. I don't know how many more times I can say this. Like, this is where the money is made. It really is. Anyways, outside of that, guys, if you want to learn how to trade crypto, trade traditional markets, get better at doing this, become financially savvy, guys, click on the link pinned in the Discord or pinned in the comment section. I'll take you to the Pip Connect Discord. If you have any questions about that, guys, by all means, reach out to myself or Andy Peters. We will do our best to get those questions answered for you. Outside of that, guys, I'll see. I'm trying to read comments and talk at the same time. I'm not good at this. Outside of that, guys, I will see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Thank you for being here. I'm out of here.